Tearing down old homes to make way for new ones is not unusual.
So they had to grow their own food.
Family members gathering
Hi, honey. How are you?
to see it one last time is.
But see, when I was little, I'd sit on the porch step and all this was empty.
This is the family of John and Bambina Butchie, who lived in this home on North Osage Street in Denver for decades.
Let's go.
They had 9 kids, which led to an army of cousins like Betty August.
This is my grandmother's house, my mother's mother.
This is the place where these Italian immigrants planted a family tree in the United States.
They were all Italians. Everybody Italian lived in this neighborhood. All the neighbors were Italian. They spoke mostly Italian. And this was like Little Italy.
And this place was home.
I remember everything about this house. I grew up here.
But seeing it all again
The sink's the same.
is not about the construction.
There was some of the family that actually slept on this floor.
Cousin John,
Should we go upstairs?
Yeah, let's go upstairs. And then I want to see the basement too.
he says it's about the history.
Well, I called this house the Hero House.
During World War II, people would hang a banner of stars in the window to honor those fighting overseas.
Yes, there was in this window right here.
I'm sure there were a lot of houses around here that had 1 or 2 stars, but this house had 4 stars.
4 stars for the 4 Butchie brothers on the front lines, including John's dad, Joe, who was a paratrooper and made jumps all over Europe.
I just can't imagine what my grandmother and my grandfather went through when knowing that they had four sons in the war in Europe.
2 others were in the Army, and 1 was in the Navy on a ship that was bombed. Yet he survived. They all did.
To me, it's like I'm honoring the family and I'm honoring those 4 brothers.
4 children fighting in World War II, and all 4 came home.
Home to this house.
I'd been here, I don't know how many times I was here as a little baby.
If that did not happen, many of these cousins and descendants would not even exist.
Thank you.
That's why it was important to come back before it's demolished.
It's hard saying goodbye.
Weeks later, the day has come for this 100-year-old home to be torn down.
This is happening all over the Denver area, not just here.
Some call it gentrification. Others call it progress.
It's hard to see it go down. It is. But that's what happens.
For a window that used to carry 4 heroic stars,
I'm surprised that I'm kind of as emotional as I am.
John Butchie calls it an actual window into the past that's now lost forever.
I didn't think I would have this kind of feeling watching it go down, but you know, this structure really represented a big part of our family history on my dad's side.
So the next time you see an old house,
It was a beautiful place. It was beautiful to come here.
an old house making way for a new one,
Look at that.
it may have a story like this place, where both home and heroes were raised. With photojournalist Tom Cole.
I'll take a few still pictures, and I guess that'll about be it.
I'm Nelson Garcia.